The team had its first game in Bulawayo on Sunday, and unfortunately, we lost. So, in your own assessment, Kurt, what went wrong for the Glamour Boys?
Okay, thank you. It was the opening match of the season. It was the Battle of Zimbabwe Highlanders against Dynamos. It's a big match on the local scene. Actually, prior to this game, the Highlanders coach, who's from Zambia, he even mentioned that it's one of the biggest matches in Africa, just to mention. So you see, people outside Zimbabwe, they even recognize it as one of those biggest matches on the calendar within the region. So you're looking at both teams. They're going in this match, in the opening match, and Dynamos is the traveling team. Is going to play at Barberfields. A lot of factors come into play. Who's the home team? The home team is Highlanders. They have a big fan base behind them. You would look at Dynamos. They also have their fans who traveled all the way from Harare and all other places. So the atmosphere is very big. Everything is set up. So it all goes which team is better on the day. And on that, I can tell you, Highlanders was just the better team on the day, and Dynamos lost the match.
Considering that it was the first game of the season, do you think that contributed to the poor performance, especially in the first half of the game?
Yes, of course. It was the first game. Combination work is still taking place. Players are still gelling. But you look into other factors. Was the team ready for the game? With the way they applied themselves, at first you would think the team was going to have it, but Highlanders came, they managed to dictate the game. So it was a bad first half, yes, but the team managed to find ways. So you wouldn't want to point fingers and say this one did it wrong, this one did it right. Because if you look at everything, the team was playing collectively. They were attacking as a team, they were defending as a team, but in some glitches of the game, they were caught wanting. They lapsed their concentration and allowed Highlanders to lead. So I think it was just a bad day for the team, not for anyone particularly, as to mention.
Should the coach have started with the more experienced players at kick-off, considering the better performance in the second half?
No, I wouldn't say the coach should have started with the old guard that has been always there. Because if you look at it, the coach started with new acquisitions. When a team acquires new players, the coach or the team, the technical setup, believes that the new guys will bring in depth, will add some more flesh to the team. The idea is to strengthen more. So most probably when a team acquires a player or when a coach brings in a player, the idea is not to put the player on the bench, is to give the player the platform to shine, to give the platform to show why they have come to the club. So in this one, I think the coach was spot on. He actually knew what he was doing and he was just hoping for the best, but maybe it did not go well. Yeah, we can say it did not go well because you would look at it, you saw at 33 minutes he pulled off Valentine Cardozo, he brought in Keith Madeira, and the game started to stabilize a bit more. He brought in more guys like Shadrack Nyawa, Elton Chikona, and the whole face of the game changed for the better for Dynamos. So one might be tempted to say, yeah, the coach should have started with the old guard as compared to the new guys. who came in because it was the battle of Zimbabwe, it was the biggest platform. But in football, every game is treated as it is. So I think the coach was spot on to bring in the new guys, give them the platform to shine, and let them show what they have to the guys. And like any other club, look at all other clubs, even in our local league. Uh, they brought in their players on the first day, on the first game. More players were acquired everywhere elsewhere. They played. That's the idea. You bring in players, you give them game time. They have time to prove and show. But on this one, it's unfortunate it did not work for Coach Kaka.
What should the coach do going into match day 2 against the Colliery boys, Hwange?
Okay, Dynamos will be playing Hwange at home. It's not yet clear whether they will be playing in Harare or they will be using another venue. But from the past season, we have learned that Dynamos prefer Baba Fields in Bulawayo. So we are looking forward to see if they will use Rufaro Stadium, but Rufaro is not yet homologated. That will mean they will have to settle for a second choice stadium, home ground, which would most likely will be Baba Fields. So if they play in Harare, that will be an advantage for them considering the distance Hwange will travel to come all the way here. But if they play at BF, also they also have to use the numbers which they garner around for their games, which will be the support. One way either, we are saying if they play in Harare or if they play in Bulawayo, Dynamos will have the fans. But here is the story. Dynamos are coming down from a loss. They have to man up. They are Dynamos. They have to pick up themselves and show up. That's how we look forward for the team to show. They have to show that they are the team. Before every season starts, one way or the other, they are favorites to win the title. That's what the people want. That's what the 7 million wants. So they have to show that. They have to bring the hope. They have to show that they are the team to beat. So looking into this game again, you will see that Hwange is full of confidence after winning their first game against Yada back home. So they would want to continue with that trajectory. Hwange, they wouldn't want to get themselves in the relegation zone. So they want to capitalize on every chance they have to pick points and to collect. And also considering Hwange have been a trick customer for Dynamos in the past, it's going to be a tough game. So what the coach should be doing ahead of this match, I hope you will bring in the right energy, the right motivation, and prepare his boys psychologically that they pick up to face Hwange, which will be a trick match for them for sure.